No, I'm not hiding my face. I don't give a shit. I'm like, bitch, know who the fuck said this. I don't give a fuck. So I'm gonna tell you guys about my job at Kroger. In 2024, I got hired as a produce attendant at Kroger, produce clerk or whatever. And here's the thing: is when I first applied, Andrew told me, he said, "Whatever you do not work in produce." And I'm like, "Why?" And he's like, "Cause there's this mean ass female manager, and she's very confrontational. And I've watched people walk out in the middle of their shift because she's a bitch." And I was like, "Oh, okay." So when they interviewed me, they're all, "What about produce?" And I was like, "I was told not to work produce." And they're like, "Why?" And I was like, "Because I heard there's a bitch that works at produce." I'm like, "What the fuck you want me to say?" Like, that's the truth of it, right? And the fucking HR girl, Tanya, looks at me and goes, "Oh, I know exactly who you're talking about. As long as you can stand up for yourself, you should be fine." Bitch, this is not how an interview should go. What the fuck? Like, okay. So I work with her. And like 3 days into it, we have a conversation. I'm like, "Whoa, bitch, I'm a little autistic right now, and you are a bit much, you know." Like I'm like a holy light, anyways. So I'm just like, "You're a bit much," but she ended up being one of my favorite people there. I call her Mama Janet. She's a fucking gangster. Like I love her. And I picks on her, but I'm like, Janet only pushes motherfuckers because she knows they can do it. If she didn't think you could do it, she wouldn't be pushing you. She'd be up in the office being like, "This motherfucker's retarded. I can't." Like, you know, and I'm sorry, she'd say it, she didn't give a fuck. She'd been like, "Oh, this motherfucker's dumb as shit. I cannot, you need to get me somebody else. Put this motherfucker on the fucking special needs team or whatever." Like, fuck no. Like, she would. She really, really would. I'm not kidding. Like, I love her. That's why I tell people, I'm like, if Janet's pushing you, it's because she believes in you. If she didn't push you, she'd get you the fuck out of the way. Like, you know, I know. Hmm. But anyways, I digress. So I've been produce for like a year, and the whole time I wanted to be in digital, the click list shit, because I was like, "Oh, I'm autistic. I love running around. Let me do all that all day. You know, you pick up overtime, shit, I'll do that." I got to do that for like 4 days. I got to work with Mom and Janet again, but the thing was, it's like for like a year, I was talking about like, I want to be in click list, and everyone's like, "Oh, Janet's in click list," and I'm like, "Yeah, I know, I love Janet," and they're like, "Oh," and but they didn't tell me it was Janet wasn't the fucking crazy one in click list. Oh fuck no, no no no. That fucking distinction goes to their fucking department manager Paige. She's on vacation. I'm doing good, I thought. And then she comes, and then I'm like, "Hey," and she was asking me if I scanned this cart, and I said, "No." And she goes, "Are you sure?" And I'm like, "I didn't scan a cart." Because here's the thing is you scan items and you put them in the thing and then you drop off the cart. Now, do you request a trolley? Fuck yeah. You get on your little thing and you request a trolley, but you don't scan anything. And I'm autistic, so I was like, "I didn't scan anything." And she's like, "There's like 3 cards assigned to your name." And I was like, "But I haven't scanned anything because I didn't scan. I had requested." I didn't realize I requested multiple trolleys. That's what she was. I didn't know she was fucking asking that because she wasn't asking. So I was like, "Look, honey, I don't know what the hell you're talking about, but when all this is over and done with, you can go ahead and re-explain it to me so that we're both on the same page. Right now, I'm gonna go pick this cart though, because I know how to do that." And it starts walking off. She goes, "Is there a problem?" And I was like, "What? No." And I continue walking out. She comes flying out the door, and she's like, "Let me tell you what we're not gonna do around here." And she's got her finger in my face, and I was like, "Bitches talk to me like that. Like the fuck, let's talk about what we're not gonna do around here, you crazy." And she's like going off, and I said, "Bitch, what you are doing right now is a trauma response, and it is too much for me. Like I quit. I'm gonna walk the fuck away." Now I just say I quit, but Mama Janet thought like, and I said, "No." I walked upstairs and told the manager that bitch is crazy, and I'm gonna take my union break, and I'm gonna smoke me a cigarette because that bitch is crazy. And say, "Boss, let me tell you what, bitches talk to me like that. Who the fuck? Like shit. You lucky we ain't back home. I got homegirls that whooped your ass in the parking lot. The fuck." And you know, I was a little mean. I'm not gonna lie. I was a little mean. I was like, this bitch say, "Oh, she like fans," and I looked down on her feet. She wearing fucking Town and Countries. I was like, looked like somebody shoved a fucking hot dog into a fucking shoe and shit. Like she got Hillary Clinton cankles. I was like, "Fuck that bitch." I did. I did. I was kind of mean. I was mad. I was mad. But she's cool. Like, she's cool. She listens to good music. But good music, that means a good person. That's some of the other people there, too. That's how they is. Anyways, but you know, I digress. So, they're hopping me around, whatever, trying to find a place for me. And they make me go like a week without hours, which even though I'm a union employee, they're not supposed to do that. They still did that. And I was like, whatever. My union rep did not bother to fucking say shit about that. Fucking asshole. So then they go, "Hey, do you want to be the assistant seafood manager? And I'm like, what? And they're like, oh, Serena's stepping down to go back to produce. Serena, my homegirl, love her. Oh my god, A1's A1, that bitch is blessed. She moving out of the store, thank fucking god. But she was like, yeah, she's going back to produce and her assistant's going to step up and we were wondering if you wanted to be the new assistant. And I was like, and okay, so like, you know, I was like, oh, the title, yeah, whatever, raise, whatever. We didn't even talk about that. All I could think about was like, I get to work with this guy Lane. Yeah, okay, sure. I get to say, oh my god, yes. And that was the truth of it. And so I started working there, and like, anyways, I was really good at the job. I was really good at it. It wasn't just because Lane was there, but like, I mean, whatever. Yeah, I was good at it though. And then one day I go up to the fucking office because they're having this like fucking meeting about like fucking chicken or something. My job working seafood, but I'm like, okay, because I give a fuck about frozen chicken. All right. And they call me up there, and they're like, oh, it's not started yet. And I'm like, okay. And I hit my vape, not a weed vape, a nicotine vape. I hit it. I did. And someone on a conference call in another city saw the video and was like, oh, that's so disrespectful. He needs to be suspended. Somebody else in my company had been suspended recently for the same thing. It was for a 3-day suspension. I'm on my 10th fucking week. I am still an employee. I am still suspended. And my union rep, when I finally said something, he had the lawyer send me a copy of the grievance, and it's a wrongful suspension. It was proved a wrongful suspension. And according to our union contract, like, wrongful suspensions, they have to pay you back pay for. He's like, oh, well, not if you actually committed the offense. And I'm like, it doesn't matter. Committing the offense is what got the suspension. We acknowledge that. But it was a wrongful suspension because it wasn't properly filed, and it's been 10 weeks. And according to the union contract, that's what's out. And he's telling me no. And I'm like, bro, are you fucking serious right now? Like, do I really need to fucking go get a goddamn lawyer over this one? Because if it turns out you're working with Kroger, I can sue both you and Kroger, and like, you guys will pay me like 3 times to jail me, and you already owe me like $5,000. So like, do you really want to, oh, we'll make it 15? They're like, well, you can't sue Kroger, only the union. No, that's if they're working as separate entities. If he's getting kickbacks and shit, and as a union representative, that puts the union liable, but it also means like Kroger's in on it. And I'm like, and I'm not afraid to go get a fucking lawyer if I have to, but you shouldn't have to. You should just do the right fucking thing, right? That's what I would think. But who the fuck am I, you know? So anyways, like, I requested for my vacation pay. Never got that. I requested to transfer down to Yuma. Never got that. I'm just like, what the fuck is the point of the union? Why do we pay dues if that's what you're gonna do? And then dude Connor, he fucking sucks at his job to begin with. Like, this motherfucker always be taking the store manager out to lunch. He's like walking there, like walking in, like, hey buddy, slap a 5. Like, what up, bitch? And I'm like, you're my union rep. When you walk into the store, I want you to put the fucking fear of God into those motherfuckers, not take them out to Chipotle, bitch. The fuck? I pay union dues so you can fucking scare them, not so you can buy them lunch and write it off in taxes, motherfucker. Like, are you fucking kidding me? So I even contacted the District 1 rep. I was like, oh, well, Mr. Brooks, let me tell you what's going on. He didn't respond. And so I'm like, oh, the whole union's corrupt. That's just what it is. And then I had friends at the store, friends, who were like, oh, yeah, this person, that person, and those same people was talking so much shit, and they think I didn't know, and I knew. And I was like, whatever. All I could think was like, honey, like, you call yourself a Christian, but you judge and talk more shit than anybody. So I guess you are a Christian, but you might want to get right with your kids before you try to get right with a man. I said what I said. I said what I said. Like, and still love you, but truth be truth, like, shit, maybe there's a reason your daughter didn't like that motherfucker. I'm just saying. Probably scared that you're gonna bring on a man and you're gonna be crazy too. Probably is crazy. You crazy. But anyways, so that's what's going on with Kroger. And I'm like, does anyone have any advice on those? Like, because the thing is, like, I guess I'm just gonna find a lawyer, huh? That's probably it. I did get to work with Lane though, so that was cool, right? It all works, you know. And that's where I'm like, well, I mean, like, I can just let it go because I did get to work with Lane, and that was. We worked all together. We worked really all together. He is so fucking. Oh, I hate him. Nah, I don't hate him. I do not hate him. Whoa.